welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Iyana. Go ahead and get some snacks, get some dinner. We're gonna have fun over here, so press subscribe. Okay guys, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this video, but I'll think about it. But basically, I'm about to education. It's time to educate. Okay, in today's video I will be talking about albinism. If you did not know, or I don't know why you wouldn't know, but I have albinism. I'm a black woman, a black female, a beautiful black queen, and we're gonna be talking about that in today's video and what you should know about people with albinism so you don't offend anybody. Because listen, I hope this video don't become a rant. I'm trying to make sure it does not become a rant, but I hope it doesn't. But I'm just trying to educate people so they won't offend other people that have albinism as well. Because listen, some people aren't as, what can I say? Some people aren't as nice as me, and some people, they'll be rude to you if you come off rude to them. But basically, I'm just making this video to educate some people that may not know what albinism is, or they don't fully understand it or fully know what it is. And also, I'm going to make this video so people won't be, how can I say? So people won't go up to somebody, a stranger they don't know, and just randomly be like, "Are you albino? Are you albinism? Who are you?" Like, don't do that, especially if you don't know nobody. If you don't know that person and they just a stranger to you, don't be questioning them like they in a police station. It's just out of respect. So I'm gonna make this video to help educate people and to just put out there in the world, we need to be educated. Okay, so I have notes typed down on my phone so I won't get off track because I'm a rambler. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, boom. First thing first, albinism. Albinism is the lack of pigmentation or melanin in the skin, in the hair, and in the eyes. So basically is, I was born, or people with albinism were born without melanin. Like when you fresh come into the world, like first minutes into this world, our bodies just can't produce melanin. That's it. We just grow up and we can't produce melanin. Like your skin produces melanin, or if it does produce melanin, our body just can't do that. Some people feel like being called albino isn't offensive to them. If you do not have albinism, cut. If you do not have albinism, please do not answer this question. Don't answer this question if you don't have albinism. But if you have albinism, how do you feel about being called albino? Hey, are you albino? Oh, there's an albino. Personally, I don't like being called that because it's kind of offensive to me. I'm not talking for anybody else. I'm just saying, to me, I hate being called albino. You might be like, well, that's what you are. I don't care if I'm a tree with earrings. I don't want to be called that. Just say albinism. Do you have albinism? Were you born with albinism? It's just in my head, the word albinism instead of being called albino is more respectable to me. But if you don't have albinism, please don't come in my comments saying, well, my cousin, he has albinism and I have not heard him complain about this. You don't know what people think, and when they're by themselves, like personally, you don't know what people think personally by themselves. So if just because they didn't say it does not mean that bothers them. But to me, in my heart of hearts, I hate when people come up to me and be like, "Are you albino?" Coming up to somebody and be like, "Are you albino?" or "There's somebody with albino," like it's not sitting well with me. It's not a good taste. In my hearts of hearts, once again, it's my personal opinion, I feel like that's disrespectful, and it kind of feels like you're putting everybody in a group, if that makes sense. But some people may not care. Some people may care like I care, but it's just a personal preference. Things you should know about albinism. Number one, albinism is not a race. Albinism is not a race. It is not a race. Sadly, I've encountered some people that believe albinism was a race, and I'm just like, boom, like, I'm baffled. I'm just so baffled, because it's just like when you're taking the exam or if you're filling out information, you see black, white, Asian, Hispanic. Do you see albino on there, or do you see albinism on there? So it's just like, it just baffles my mind that people actually think albinism is a race. Albinism is not a race. It's just a lack of pigmentation in your hair, skin, and eyes. Any race in this world, regardless if you mixed with white and black, if you mixed, if you Hispanic, if you're Asian, if you're white, black, you can have albinism. It's not a certain race of people that have albinism. Anybody in this world can be born with albinism. A plant can have albinism. A lion, a cheetah, a bear can have albinism. So it's just like, it's not just one race of people or one group of people in this world. Anybody can have albinism. So once again, albinism, it is not a race. Number 2, albinism is not vitiligo. Vitiligo and albinism are two totally different things. Again, albinism is from birth, like soon as you get into this world, when you birth out of your mother and you don't develop your pigmentation in a couple days, you have albinism. Or you can easily just tell feature wise that you have albinism. Vitiligo is where you are born with your melanation, and then like I'm not sure, I'm not 100% on what vitiligo is like technically, but to me, I think vitiligo is where your skin cells that produce melanin, they just stop, and then it's just like their pigmentation, it just, you know, just stops working, and there's no pigmentation there in your skin. So that's what vitiligo is. You're born with melanin, but there's like some kind of cell in your skin that just stops working. Your skin just has like no pigmentation at that area. Albinism, vitiligo are two separate things. I'm not sure why people get it confused. I'm not sure. But yeah, albinism and vitiligo are two separate things. Number 3, albinism is in different levels, if that makes sense. I actually learned this last year. There are like 2 or 3 types of albinism. There's one, I think it's called OCA1. If I'm incorrect, I'll put it on the screen. There's like 2 levels, 2 or 3 different types of albinism. I know one is where it's like your skin is like super, super white. Your hair is like, it's like cotton, like white as my shirt. So I know that. And then like there's the second type of albinism is like African descent almost. So your hair is like basically my color almost, or some sort of color. And you have a little bit more pigmentation in your eyes, in your hair, in your skin, but just a little bit. Yeah, I did learn that on the internet actually. I was kind of like mind blowing, like wow. So I never knew that. I never knew there was like 2 types of albinism, if that makes sense. So I will link some articles and stuff down below so you can actually read on it, because I feel like I'm all over the place and I'm just jumping. So I will leave articles down below in the description box as well. But I will do a whole separate video on that when I educate myself more about it. But I did look up some, and yeah, I didn't know that. So number 4, everybody with albinism is not related. Everybody with albinism are not sisters. They're not brothers. They're not cousins. They are not even part of the same family. Okay? Every time when I'm with my friend Jordan, they always think we are related, or we brothers and sisters, we cousins, we twins. Somebody said we was twins one time. I had no twin. Yeah, so somebody actually thought me and my friend was twins, and I'm just like, we have totally 2 different sets of families, and have a whole nother mother and father. He has a whole nother mother and father, so we're not related. Just because somebody has albinism, they're not related. If they don't physically come out their mouth, that's my brother, or that's my sister, that's my cousin, then they're not related. Please do not assume they're related, because most of the time they're not related unless it physically comes out their mouth. Number 5, I always get this question, y'all. I will be rich as Bill Gates every time I get this question. Everybody with albinism is not mixed. I get this question so many times. I would be rich as Bill Gates. I'm not mixed, I'm just black. Some people that have albinism, they may be mixed with other races and nationalities. Some people, but everybody with albinism is not mixed. People that's like hardcore with ignorance will sit here and tell you you're mixed, and I'm just like, no, I'm not mixed. I did know somebody with albinism. She was mixed with I think black and I forgot. I think it was black and white. I'm not sure, but she was mixed. Everybody with albinism is not mixed. If they physically say I'm mixed, then they're mixed. But if they don't say they're mixed, don't assume they're mixed, because everybody is not mixed. And somebody really was trying to like force me to say that I was mixed, and I'm just like, dude, why would I say I'm mixed when I'm not mixed? I'm black. That's it. I'm not mixed with anything. So yeah, everybody with albinism is not mixed unless they physically tell you they're mixed. Then you can say, okay, well, she's mixed. If they don't tell you they're mixed, don't assume they're mixed, because everybody is not mixed. Number 6. So people feel like, a lot of people, I'm also going to make another video about this, but there's like a bunch of myths surrounding albinism as well, but I'm not going to get into it in this video because this video will be way too long, but I'm going to make a separate video. But a lot of people feel like people with albinism aren't human or real life. I don't know what to tell you, because I was born just like you, and I just came onto this earth like just like you. So I'm just like, how am I not human? I don't know. But like I said, I'm gonna do a whole separate video about myths and all that stuff. But everybody with albinism is a human being. We are real life people. We cry, we're happy, we eat good, we sleep good, we dress nice, like we laugh, we crying, we be like hype, like just regular people. We're real life people. Please respect people with albinism, because some people just be like, oh well, you know, he's like blah, blah, like he's not real, he won't have no feelings about it, I'ma just say whatever I want to say. No, everybody has feelings. You have feelings, I have feelings, she over there next to you has feelings, him behind you trying to sneak and look at this video, he has feelings too. So please respect people with albinism, because people just be saying anything. Not to me, but I've heard stories before and people just be like, I'ma just say whatever, like, huh? Just know people with albinism, we're real life people just like you. We may not look like you, but we real life people. Number 7, everybody with albinism, everybody's experience with albinism is different. Also based off of their race, their experience might be different. It's just how it is. So please don't box everybody in one little box. Like, oh, I'm over here knocking stuff down. Everybody's experience with albinism is completely different. Like some of my friends that have albinism and some people that I've met with albinism, and they're black just like me, but their experience has been way different from my experience. So I'm just like, everybody is so interesting too to talk to other people with albinism, because I'm just like, their experience is just so different from mine. Just don't box everybody in the same box. Like, have you experienced this? Oh, you must have experienced that. Oh, you had to experience that. Like, everybody experience is different. Race wise, the area you grow up in wise, your family moral wise, everybody experience living with albinism is completely different from one another. So please do not box everybody in like one box, because it's totally different. Number 8, another thing you should know about people with albinism is that we do not have the best A1 20/20 vision sight. I can only speak for myself, so I know I have stigmatism and dang, what's the other word? Oh, I have stigmatism and nystagmus. I believe majority of people with albinism have nystagmus. Am I saying it wrong? Nystagmus. Y'all know what I mean if you have albinism. But that's when your eyes move like this. I'm pretty sure in some of my videos you guys can see it, but I don't really have it that bad like that. But your eyes will move like this. We can't tell that they're moving, and it's not like the room is moving like that. It's just like I'm looking at the camera. I'm not sure if my eyes are doing it. Like I'm looking right at the camera. But you can tell they'll move like this. Some people's I've seen that have albinism. That's what I'm saying. Everybody with albinism is totally different. Some people that I've seen with albinism, their eyes is like move so fast back and forth, you can really see it. Mine, I don't think you can see it that much, but it does it. It does it. It does do it. But yeah, that's called nystagmus. So please don't be going up to people and be like, why your eyes doing that? Look at me. Eyes, like, don't do that. That's so rude and disrespectful. Like, don't do that. Just know it's called nystagmus. We can't control it. We cannot control it. It's not making the room move everywhere. It's just our eyes just gotta have to, it just does that if you have albinism. But yeah, everybody's sight with albinism, it varies. Like, I can see pretty well with my glasses, and without my glasses I can see pretty well. I have a friend, Jordan. Shout out to you, Jordan. He doesn't wear glasses. His sight is not as good as mine. So everybody's sight that have albinism is completely different. Some people might have way better vision than me and they have albinism. Some people may have worse vision than me and they have albinism. So it varies. Once again, everybody with albinism is not the same. We can't see that well, so we have to wear glasses. It's best and it's recommended that we wear glasses or contacts. I don't like putting nothing in my eyeball, so I will wear glasses for the rest of my life. And we have to wear glasses, and we have to at least go to the eye doctor at least once a year. That's recommended. So I go to the eye doctor once a year, make sure my eyes is good, you know, boom. And yeah, number 9, another thing you should know about albinism is, well, personally for me, this is a personal one, I don't want to be pitied about anything. I literally got a DM one day, and she was, I don't remember the DM exactly, but I was telling her I have albinism, so my body cannot produce melanin, and she was like, "Oh, poor you," or "poor baby." And I comment back, I said, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. I'm just letting you know, like, hey, it's just albinism, that's it. And then she got mad, and I'm just like, all right, I gotta block you, because you're doing too much now. Don't pity people with albinism. That's kind of just like, it just make you look like, what are you doing? That's the first time that ever happened to me, because it's just like, why are you saying aw? I'm fine. I got all 5 fingers, 5 toes, I got my arms, I'm smart, got my eyes, I can talk, I can hear, like, I'm fine. Don't pity people with albinism just because they're different. Like, what is this? I don't know. That was the first time I ever experienced that. I'm just like, wow, like, people really out here. They really out here. Like, they're out here. But yeah, don't pity people with albinism. Don't be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Poor you. Oh my gosh. I'm like, don't do that. That's kind of just like, I feel like that's kind of rude, honestly. Don't do that. If there's nothing wrong with us, we just can't produce melanin. That's it. That's the end of the story. Like, don't pity people. That's not the way to go. And my 10th tip for this video, because I don't know if this video is all over the place, it probably is, but people with albinism, we have to wear sunscreen. We have to wear sunscreen. I'm telling this to myself. People with albinism, we have to wear sunscreen due to the fact that we don't have melanin in our skin to protect us from the sun. Regardless if you have, this is a side note, regardless if you have melanin or not, you should be wearing sunscreen anyway, because UV rays, cancer. But anyway, yeah, people with albinism, we are highly recommended to wear sunscreen, but we're more at risk to get skin cancer because we don't have like melanin to protect us from the sun. We are more likely to get skin cancer than somebody that has melanin in their skin. So wear sunscreen, guys. I think we have, I don't remember what my mom said. I think my mom said we can wear 30 and up or 50 and up. Listen, I done got sunburned so many times. I've done good this year. I'm gonna give myself props. I've done good this year with my sunscreen application. I'm good. Last year was a whole nother story with my burnt back. I actually still have the picture, but I'm not gonna show you guys because I know my mom is looking and she gonna be mad if she see that picture, because that picture was just like, back was on fire. Wear sunscreen. Again, if you don't, you'll be at a higher risk of getting skin cancer. Regardless of this, if you everybody should be wearing sunscreen, honestly, from the sun, to protect your skin from the sun anyway. So just wear sunscreen, but we're more highly at risk to get skin cancer if we don't wear sunscreen and we out in the sun and stuff. So wear sunscreen. We have to wear it. I hate wearing sunscreen so bad because it smells, but have to wear sunscreen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I pray that this video is not all over the place, because I be feeling like I be bouncing around when I talk. I be like over here, everywhere, just moving all fast because I be so hyped sometimes. I'm sorry about that, but I hope I got my point across, and I hope you understand what I was saying. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a question about this, like, why did you wait so long to talk about albinism? And my answer is I'm more than my albinism. I don't only have to talk about albinism because I have albinism. That's just how it is. Like, it's just part of me, but it's not me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to share. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video. We got to educate people in 2020. But don't forget, you're beautiful, you're strong, and you are the best music. And I will see you guys in my next one.